This is the Civilization 4 NLL. Hello, welcome to the Noble Leaders League. I am Kjotleik. This is the first game of round 8 of fixtures, and we start at the bottom, in the bottom division, between 15th place Darius I on 2 points and 16th place Tokugawa on 0. Both are in 0-0-5 form, 5 straight losses in other words. Darius I did win round 2 conquest at Stalin, while Tokugawa is on a 7-game losing streak. Not only 5 but 7, because he has lost the 2 first as well. The map, this is the map. Let's get the resource bubbles on for a moment. Here we see the starting position of Darius I. He starts next to some cows. There is also some corn out here, and we see this is the western part of the starting continent. The starting continent is the southwestern one here. There is a small continent here, and then there are a few over in the east. Starting place of Tokugawa. A lot more resources here. Crabs, there is ivory, there's also some cows up here, some corn, there is clams, and there's also some stone, and there is a river down there, but it doesn't start next to it. Let's see who is going to end their losing streaks by getting a point or 2 here today. Let's start the game. Oops, that was the wrong button to push. There we are. And here we are. Darius I versus Tokugawa in the 3rd division, round 8, the opening game of the round. Darius I on 1 city, Tokugawa on 1 city. This is the game Tokugawa has been looking forward to. 2 cities first for Darius then. Tokugawa also up in 2. 70 turns, 3 cities each now for both of them. They are, and how Tokugawa is angry with Darius, which means that he is probably not going to be very friendly. 5 cities each now. They are in 2 different religions. Finally, Tokugawa is in Judaism, Darius is in Hinduism. I missed the 1 AD deadline, so I don't know how many cities they had. You can rewatch the video if you want to know. 8 cities now to Darius, 6 for Tokugawa. Darius is equal in strength, a little bit stronger actually. It looks to me like Darius has expanded better than Tokugawa. He has gone all the way east, and they have the touching borders, and now he also has the city down in the Antarctic. 10 cities Darius, 7 for Tokugawa. Is this going to be Darius breaking his 5-game losing streak? Extending Tokugawa's from 7 to 8. 10 cities to 7 now Darius, but they are equal in strength. We see 1.0 is the strength number if you look at the list, the leader list. 11 to 7 now, and Darius is going for feudalism and we have the war. There is a war going on. We have a war. 11 to 8 is the city count, as Darius has settled yet another city. 11 to 8 now, Tokugawa. Can you win this war to get up to equal number of cities at least? Turn to 22 now, 11 cities to 8. 12 to 7, Darius has taken that city. 12 to oh, it's 11 to 8 again. 11 to 8 again. Compass for Darius and Tokugawa as well. 11 to 8, and Tokugawa is going towards optics while Darius is getting civil service right now. Civil service is a good thing to have. We do have the peace treaty though. 11 to 8 cities. And now nationalism for Darius. Tokugawa is going towards banking. I doubt very much that this peace will last the rest of the game. Darius is on paper, 11 to 8 cities. Tokugawa next on paper. Darius now optics, education for Tokugawa, education for Darius, and Darius is going to get it first, but there is the next war declaration that came before they reached education. 11 cities to 8, liberalism next for Darius now. 10 cities to 9, Tokugawa has captured a city. 10 cities to 9, can Tokugawa do this? 10 cities to 9, both of them on economics. Tokugawa gets it first. 10 cities to 9. Still, and Tokugawa goes for astronomy. Can Tokugawa get astronomy first and expand into the new world to grow and become bigger? Darius I is in... Well, I don't want to say he is in trouble because he has 10 cities to 9, so he has the lead, but he is weaker than Tokugawa now. 0.9 the strength of Tokugawa for Darius now. Going towards the corporation, 10 cities to 9 still though. But now Tokugawa is on nationalism as well, and now Tokugawa has taken another city. It's 10 to Tokugawa, 9 to Darius, but Darius gets gunpowder going chemistry. Darius with 9 cities to Tokugawa's 11 now. Tokugawa has settled the city in the new world in the east. We see in the middle of the map there. So Tokugawa on 11 cities, and now we have a peace treaty as well, and Tokugawa is going to settle the new lands. This is the opportunity that he has been waiting for. 12 cities Tokugawa now. He's going for printing press, military science for Darius. 12 cities Tokugawa, 9 for Darius. Darius has not settled the new lands yet. 12 cities Tokugawa. 12 cities Tokugawa. 13 cities Tokugawa. He is expanding into the new world right now. He is expanding into the new world. Can this be it? But Darius is also doing that in the little continent up north. So 10 cities Darius, 13 cities Tokugawa, and they are equal in strength. Tokugawa is getting scientific method, going for constitution printing press now for Darius, towards democracy next. Constitution Tokugawa, 16 cities now Tokugawa. Tokugawa is growing bigger than Darius. Darius was best at expanding early game. He had a few cities more, but Tokugawa got astronomy and he is expanding really well towards the east. 16 cities, 17 cities for Tokugawa. Now Tokugawa is even higher in score, and Darius is stronger militarily though. Darius is on 1.1 times the strength of Tokugawa. Tokugawa is going physics though. Darius getting scientific method now. 13 cities to 18. I don't know, I haven't seen a war in a long time. They are mostly focusing on expansion, and Tokugawa has been the best at expanding, but now 18 cities to 14. Darius has gotten a city all the way to the east as well. You can see on the map, on the same continent as Tokugawa. Now Darius is up to 15. Darius going communism. And there are privateers, I think. 16 cities. Darius is going to equal the number of cities pretty soon here. 17 cities now. Tokugawa still on 18. Tokugawa is getting gunpowder while Darius is on replaceable parts, and Darius is on rifling. 18 cities to 19. Tokugawa goes replaceable parts as well, but Darius has rifling. Tokugawa does not. 19 cities edge, and Darius is 1.2 times as strong as Tokugawa. Now Tokugawa also on rifling, and Darius is on steam power. We are at turn 370. 20 cities, Darius I. He is back in the lead in the city counts as well. Tokugawa did start to expand into the new world, but he stopped and allowed Darius to catch up. Now Tokugawa on 20 cities as well. We have 20 cities each. 20 cities each too, and Darius is 1.4 times as strong as Tokugawa, and Darius is going for steel while Tokugawa is on military tradition. Turn 382, we have 20 cities each. This is going to be a showdown towards the end of the game, isn't it? We are going to have a war because Tokugawa is angry with Darius. Now Darius is only 1.2 times as strong as Tokugawa though. Does that mean that Tokugawa is building up units? Is Tokugawa preparing for a war? He is going for chemistry at least. Darius I on railroads. Darius 21 cities to Tokugawa's 20. Both of them have so many cities that they do have a very good base of production. And we have the next war. We do have the next war. Darius 23 cities now, Tokugawa 20. They are equal in strength, and Tokugawa has built up more military. There is fighting in the old world here, or the starting continent. 20 cities Tokugawa, 23 Darius I, and Darius now, he is growing weaker, he is losing units in battle, is down to 0.9 the strength of Tokugawa. Tokugawa may be building a lot of units. Darius 24, Tokugawa lost the city 24 to 19, and Darius is going assembly line. Darius is going assembly line. Tokugawa gets steam power now. But now Tokugawa back up to 20 cities. Tokugawa going steel. He doesn't have steel yet, but Darius is getting assembly line, and 20 cities Tokugawa, 23 cities Darius. We have the peace treaty. They have signed a peace treaty, and Darius is going fascism. Tokugawa gets steel, but Darius is down to 0.9 the strength of Tokugawa. If we can see that number drop even more, that means Tokugawa is building up units, but instead it looks like Darius is equaling. It's 1.0 times the strength now. Darius 23, cities Tokugawa 20, they are equal in strength, and Tokugawa is going towards railroads while Darius gets fascism. We are at turn 420. It's only 80 turns left, 79 turns left now. Electricity next for Darius I. Combustion for Tokugawa 24 cities, Darius 22 Tokugawa. It looks to me like they are not going to be able to win domination here in this game right now. It doesn't seem like any of them have the military edge to do that. Darius is on radio. Tokugawa getting liberalism. What are you doing, Tokugawa? Oh, that was probably adopting some civics. Yes, adopting some civics. You didn't stop attacking. Going for assembly line next also. Tokugawa Darius is on radio. 25 cities now for Darius, 20 cities Tokugawa. And Darius is a little bit stronger again, 1.1 times the strength. We are at turn 437. Turn 438, 26 cities Darius now. Is Darius going to grab this towards the end? Now he is on industrialism, but we do have only 60 turns left of the game. 26 cities to 21. Tokugawa now on 21. And Darius is 1.1 times as strong, 1.1 equal strength again, 27 to 21. Darius does have more cities, and he does have industrialism, but Tokugawa is going towards artillery. Darius is on biology. We have 50 turns left of the game. What is going to happen the last 50 turns? Are we going to see another attempt? We are going to see another attempt. We have the war. 28 cities Darius, 21 Tokugawa. And Darius is going for medicine on Tokugawa. He is on rocketry right now, 27 to 22. 27 to 22. Tokugawa on 22 cities now. Darius is still stronger than Tokugawa though, 28-21. Darius up to 28 again. Turn 460 is here, 40 turns left. Can anyone win this by domination? I doubt it very much. They are not going to win space, they are not going to win domination, they are not going to win conquest. It is culture then. It is culture then. But I don't think that any one of them are thinking about that. Darius is on plastics and getting that, 27 cities to 22. But the war is raging. These two are so equal in strength. It is almost incredible to see, 27 to 22. Tokugawa is going medicine now, Darius is going the mass media, but with turn 470 here, this is going to be interesting to see. Can they do something towards the end of the game here now? It doesn't look like it. Tokugawa going towards medicine, Darius is actually stronger now, and we have the peace treaty. There is the peace treaty with 25 turns left of the game, 27 cities to 22, and Darius, he is the strongest leader, but he has not been able to gather enough lands. He's not been able to get a victory condition at the moment. It has been too many wars. It is not going to be space for any of them. Can it be? What was that? I didn't catch that. Was that a legendary city? I don't know. I am just dreaming here now. Darius 1.3 times as strong as Tokugawa. We have 18 turns left of the game. It was interesting. It was fun. This game is going towards a draw unless there is a twist. Unless there is a twist in the plot and somebody of them has 3 almost legendary cities with 14 turns left of the game. I don't think they have, but I have been surprised before. We have to wait and see. Darius 1.2 times as strong as Tokugawa, going for the flight. Tokugawa is on, is that fission? I think that's fission. Darius ends his golden age with 9 turns left of the game. It's too late to launch a spaceship, but he's going for satellites anyway. 27 cities to 22 with 6 turns left. And this could be, we have the war. There is the war to end the game. There is a war to end the game. What will happen in the war? 27 to 22. All they are fighting for the last few turns are some score per turn difference. 2 turns left, 27 to 22 cities. Will there be 1 turn left now? And there it is a draw, and Tokugawa has gotten himself his first point of the season. It was dramatic, he tried his very best during the wars of the game. He couldn't break Darius, Darius couldn't break him. Thus it is a draw. Five wars were declared. Tokugawa declared 4 of them, Darius the first 1. Tokugawa did win twice when he declared. There was 1 stalemate and 1 standoff. Darius the first declared 1 war and he lost it. So Tokugawa total won 3 wars in this game, 2 that he started himself and the 1 that Darius started. Let's go take a look at the statistics. Exit here, and these are the graphs. You see the graphs in score, they are pretty even all game long really. GNP even, although Darius was ahead a little bit during most of the game and a lot during the last few turns here. Manufacturing, that was even until Darius started to pull ahead towards the end. Food was even, Darius started to pull ahead. Power was pretty even all the way, I'd say. Culture, yeah, that was pretty even as well. And espionage, yeah, these 2 deserve 1 point each. It was pretty even. All the graphs were pretty even. Demographics then. Darius's values, Tokugawa's values. I can mention that it looks, well, a little bit better for Darius, but not very much. 49, almost 50 million in population, 32.8 million Japanese, so that's also relatively equal. Top 6 cities and wonders then. Let's go to the bottom to look at the first wonders. 3 BC wonders, all in Persia, Stonehenge, Kashi Vishwanath and Temple of Artemis, and then we go up to the top to see the last ones. Top 6 cities, Darius has the top 2, Tokugawa the 3rd, and then Darius before Tokugawa has the 5th and the 6th. Statistics, Darius the 1st built 31 cities, 6 religions founded, and 2 golden ages. Currently, he has 53 windmills, 28 farms, and 24 lumber mills. In his cities, he built 29 lighthouses, 27 granaries, 24 barracks, and factories, 3 Buddhist temples. Let's go page down and look at all the wonders that he built. There's Vedagan Paya at the bottom there. Page down again to see the Hagia Sophia is at the bottom of the list. Go to the top and look at current units for Darius. 78 infantry, 25 workers, 16 marines, and there is a bomber there. He trained a total of 38 workers, 31 archers and settlers. And we see the list, 9 musketmen there. Let's go page down. And we see 1 great engineer at the bottom of that list. The kills, let's take a look. 31 destroyers, 29 cavalries, 19 riflemen, and we'll see all the way down to 1 surface-to-air missile infantry. And then losses, 23 macemen, 21 infantry, 18 grenadiers, 1 ironclad. Let's go page down to see if there are more losses. Yes, 1 Taoist missionary. Tokugawa, 18 cities built, 1 religion founded, 1 golden age, currently with 42 towns, 25 forest preserves, and 20 windmills. In his cities, he built 24 barracks, 23 granaries, 20 dry docks, and lighthouses, 2 Jewish synagogues as well. Page down, and we see the wonders here, and 1 Jewish monastery at the bottom of this list. He built the Taj Mahal, by the way. Go to the top and see the current units of Tokugawa. 92 infantries, 22 workers, 21 semi-infantries, and 1 machine gun. He trained a total of 64 workboats, 49 workers. I think I know why you didn't win the war. 64 workboats is not going to help you in that war effort, and it's a lot of production put into those. And 46 longbowmen, 9 Jewish missionaries there. Let's go page down to see a trireme at the bottom of that list. Let's confirm the kills. 23 macemen, 21 infantry, 18 grenadiers, down to 1 machine gun. Page down to see the Taoist missionary and the losses. 31 destroyers, 29 cavalry, 19 riflemen, and all the way down to 1 Sam infantry. So, congratulations to Tokugawa with his first ever point this season. That is something to note, and then let's go take a look at the victory conditions screen and the cities. Here we are, and we see that this was a fully deserved draw, very equal in score. Darius with 50% of the land area, Tokugawa 48% of the land area. None of them had even reached 68% of the world population, 56 to 43 there as well. Darius was closest to culture, but very far away from it, so nowhere near. He did build the Apollo program, Darius the First, but that happened so late he didn't have a chance for anything. So let's go take a look at the cities then. Out here, take a look at Darius's 27 cities first. Let's sort by population. Make sure we are at the top. Here we are. Pop 19 cities, Persepolis, Jinjan, Gulaman, Herat, Dakianus. And then we have 18 and 17 and 16 cities down there. A few of them are unhappy, but not too bad. They are very healthy. They have decent base food, and we see he's building a docking bay in Jinjan for 99 production. That's good. There is power in a lot of them. He's actually building a palace in Rei, so he's thinking about moving his capital. I think that's the first time we've ever seen somebody have a palace queued up for building this late in the game here. And Ura Tube, size 5. let's go to the bottom and see Bunyan is the city that didn't get onto page 1. Building some airports and stuff as well. Let's go take a look at Tokugawa cities then. Let's switch from Darius to Tokugawa. Okay, he has 22 cities. Let's go here immediately, sort by population and hope he doesn't lose anyone. We see he's building the Apollo program in Shimonoseki, and he's building a lot of destroyers. He's building create executives because he did get the creative construction, but a lot of units here. Unhappy, not so good health, but yeah, his cities are also sinking or dropping in population in a few turns. 3 turns away, 1 turn away in Yokohama. Spoiler alert, results and updated league tables follows after this screen. The updated league tables show us Darius I still 15th, now with 3 points, and Tokugawa, though he is bottom of the table, he has 1 point now. He did stop at 7 defeats in a row. Now he has a draw. Congratulations with the first point. Next up, we will have the game between Lincoln and Frederick in just a few minutes. I hope you come back for that one. I am Kjotleik. This has been the Noble Leaders League. We are in round 8 of fixtures. Goodbye for now.